I don't know what I'm doing, but let's go paint. Hi and welcome. My name is Gwen. I am an artist, and today's video is all about portraits. I got this. I'm going to be finishing 3 portrait paintings in a very short amount of time. I guess I need to do some breathing exercises because I'm panting. I don't know. I don't know actually. Okay. Oh boy. I will also show you how I started making portraits. I will show you my portrait art from when I was like 16 years old. I threw away all my sketchbooks. I will tell you how I almost quit. It kind of crushed me. And I will show you how I progressed through the years up until the portraits that I'm painting now. Let's add some bling bling. So without further ado, I hope you enjoy this video. So this is one way that I start a portrait painting. I will just cover the whole canvas in some paint and then I will wipe out the rough shapes that I want. I like to do this instead of sketching because I don't really like sketching on my canvas. For this painting, I actually already made one, the one you see on the right, but I thought the pose was not really dynamic enough and I wanted to zoom in a little bit more, so I decided to just start over. And these are the other 2 paintings that I'm working on. This painting you might have seen me working on before in a previous video. And I feel like it's kind of almost there, but not quite. And it's always those like final details that are both my favorite and the most difficult part to do. I said the other day that my paintings are usually like the graph of a root formula, I think it is, that just starts out really steep and then ends up going very, very slowly towards the end point. Okay, so I need to finish this up. I need to finish all my paintings because I'm going to deliver them next week. But I'm feeling a little bit sick today, so I'm just going to see how far I come. Alright, it's the next day. I still have a little bit of a headache, but I have no choice. I have to finish these paintings because I'm going to deliver them in today's Friday and going to leave to deliver them on Monday. So yeah, I have to finish them now. So what I'm gonna do, since finishing them is usually very hard for me, I'm just gonna make a list of the specific things that I still think need some work. For example, here the sleeve needs some work, her face, like her cheek and her ear needs some work, her hair needs some work, I mean a lot of things too. And then this hand, baby's face, baby's clothing. And then we'll be pretty much there, I think. But I'm just gonna write this down. And then I can just work on them kind of more with a strategy, I guess. So, got my list. I just gotta go do some work now, so wish me luck. Okay, so I changed location a little bit. Just, I don't know. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I do that, sometimes it helps to have a lot of I cannot talk. Sometimes it helps to have a little bit of a perspective shift or something. I guess. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I think mom is about done, maybe. Maybe I gotta do something about the hands, but I want to do baby first to see if I really feel like that. So let's work on baby. Let's go. I got this. I got this. Okay, so I'm trying to get that shine on the wedding ring, which is a challenge. And then also did the baby's face. Let me show you. But I feel like he should be laughing more. Like, this is him. But I really cannot see why it is. I think it's mostly the eyes. Like it's more, there's more of an angle to his eye or something, I guess. Well, now first the shine, right there. And then I'll ask my mom, I guess, to look at it and tell me what's up with the baby's face. Let's have some bling bling. Hey. Maybe she can help me. Yeah, you think so? I'm kind of done. I don't wanna paint anymore, actually. I'm thinking maybe I should work on one of my other paintings first. Or I'm gonna make a fire first. Yeah, I guess I'll make a fire. Okay, the fire is burning. The fire is on. How do you say that? Fire is on, I guess. Well, and I'm gonna change the paintings, I think. I'm gonna work on this one for a bit. Something different. I think I gotta make a list for this one too. Okay, so I made a list. And there's, what's on there is nose, hair/ear, jewelry, shirt, arms/hand, pants, and chair/background. That's kind of literally everything. Yeah. Oh my god, okay. I don't know. I don't know actually. Okay. I think I need to step back for a sec, because I've been in here for quite a while. So let's do something else for a bit. So I want to show you some of my old art, mainly portrait art. It's funny because my oldest art is actually all portrait art, because I used to do almost only portraits. I threw away all my sketchbooks, my old sketchbooks, which kind of feels like a crime now. But well, it's because I didn't like them, I guess, but also because I don't like having very much stuff. So I think he's very loud. Mom, could you eat more quietly, please? He has a little portrait of himself over there in his dining room. We're just gonna have to deal with it, okay. But it's also because I don't like having very much stuff, so every so often I get the urge to throw away everything. So I did, kind of, but I ripped out a few pages out of all of them. Some things I wanted to keep. Yeah, so these are all from 2010. I used to draw mainly with charcoal pencils. This is. Yeah, I used to draw almost exclusively very pretty white women, mostly famous ones, Megan Fox, some actresses, some models, and stuff like that. Yeah. So that's 2010. And this one is actually 2008. This is one of the first ones I did, and I was so proud of it. This is kind of the beginning, I think. Yeah. And then these are also 2010 and 2011. I tried a few men as well, and I did a little bit of ink here. But yeah, more of the same, I guess. Maybe a little bit more shading and stuff. I remember also being so proud of this, like that I did this light part here. But then in I think it's January 2011, I went to an open day at an art school that I really wanted to go to. I was 16 years old at the time, and I really, really wanted to go to art school. I thought it was the coolest thing ever. But then I came there, and I guess I brought my sketchbook or something. I actually don't know how I was having this conversation, but I was having a conversation with the teacher there, and I made all these portraits. I think I thought they were really good, and I was really good at drawing. But then in this conversation, this teacher said to me, well, if you're gonna keep drawing only portraits, then you're not gonna get into art school. And I remember, like, it kind of crushed me. And I even remember writing in my sketchbook, like, I'm not gonna draw a single portrait starting from this page or something. Yeah, and then I really quit, and I didn't draw portraits for a very, very long time because I thought it was not real art or something. That really got in my head. And I didn't get into art school. I did not get into art school anyway. But it really took that to heart and didn't draw any portraits for a very long time. Now I can kind of see that it was just, I was doing the same thing all the time. I was just drawing like conventionally attractive people. I was just drawing portraits from pictures. I was just drawing famous people. So, I mean, I can totally see why that wouldn't get me into art school. But yeah, I got back into them. I have one from 2014, one self-portrait, sorta. Then I did, after like years, I think this is 2014, yes. So it was about 2 years later, and I hadn't drawn any portraits. I think I didn't do any for all those years. And then I did this one, just to see if I could still do it, and I was very proud of it. I thought it was very good. Now, it was really in my head that regular portraits, like the ones I did before, were not real art. So I started making some that were, oh my god, yeah, a little bit different, or at least that's what I tried. Watercolors. And yeah, I don't know, I have no idea what this is. Something like this to make it look more like edgy or cool or something. Oh my god. I shouldn't laugh at myself. I was trying very hard. Yeah, but then in 2017 I drew my boyfriend at the time. I hope he doesn't mind that I show this, but I made this. And I still really like this one because I feel like there's something like, yeah, I can just see that this is someone that I loved very much for some reason. Yeah, that's cute. So then I guess my perspective kind of changed. And I started to do more portraits of my friends and more self-portraits that were a little bit, I don't know, they felt a little bit different. This one. This. So kind of like this one. Just with a pen. And then in, what was this? This is not very long ago, I guess 2022? Okay. These, which I thought were pretty cool. With a color pencil, and this one is just with graphite. This one. And, oh yeah, and then this. I started experimenting a bit more. Some more weird looking faces, not just neutral or smiling ones. Oh yeah, I tried these from the mirror with charcoal, and I tried my parents from life. They were not sitting still at all, so yeah, they don't really look like this. Then I started doing, I was like, well, I could try painting some people, but I wanted to paint people that like really meant something to me, or that I knew, or that I knew something about. So I started with my parents, which led to these. Put them here, which I really liked. But then I was like, okay, I want to do some more of this, but I want to paint real people, you know, like the people who want to be painted. I don't want to just go around making paintings from pictures of my friends or something. So I asked in some Facebook groups if some people maybe wanted to work with me on this project so I could expand my portfolio, and that led to the Book of People. This is my friend. This was the only person that I knew, and I just went to meet with them, and then I talked to them, and then I made some photos and videos, and then I just started drawing them in my little book. Because I was on the road, I just did it in this book at first. These beautiful people. I'll show you a little flip through. I didn't really finish everything. This one. And also made some notes while I was talking to them. I didn't really draw while I was talking to them because I really wanted to pay attention. But yeah. This beautiful man. Cute. This one. Liz. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, and then I just started painting them on canvas, which is what I'm doing now, as you have already seen, and will continue to be able to see for a little bit of this video. And then hopefully at the end they will be finished. Yeah. Oh my god. I forgot to show you this little book. I did a lot of self-portraits in here, and this It was a little series that I made that I called Stages of Heartbreak. I was looking at my selfies from when I had my heart broken, and then I saw like kind of a progression in them. So I thought that would be interesting to draw. Yeah, and then I got here. Thought this was really pretty. And I got a little bit better. Oh yeah, and then we have this. It was during COVID. I was feeling better. I mean, still a little bit sad, but I was getting there. And then eventually I made this one where I was very happy again. Yeah, that was fun. I found another book. This was from 2022. This is my same friend. He has a lot longer hair here. But I drew him from life here, which was actually something I didn't really do that much, so it's pretty cool. And here's another, like, kind of different self-portrait that I did with just one marker. Like a two-sided marker with a small tip and a brush tip, so. And this one, I also really liked. These are two characters from a TV show that I really loved. These are like they are two gay men in the 80s, and this one was closeted. I thought they were just very beautiful. And just trying to capture something, like some emotion or something. Even though it was a TV show, something that felt very real to me. Yeah, and then next to that is just some study material from my geology class. Alright, yeah. Okay, let's go back to painting. In the evening, my dad came to the rescue and told me what was up with the baby's face. It was just, his cheek was too wide or something. So I was able to fix that, and he looked so much better immediately. And then also my mom said something about how I could make him look more happy, and that worked really well. So thanks, Mom and Dad. Also thanks, Dad, for taking this video. Okay, we're in the home stretch. It's Sunday now, and I have to finish my paintings today. And one of them is already as good as finished. Okay, I'm going to show you. Let me... I'm stressed. I'm out of breath. I don't know why I'm out of breath. I'm just a bit stressed. Okay, I'll show you. This one is as good as finished. I'll just have to do the top, like this part. And then I'm gonna refine the edges a little bit so it doesn't look like they're pasted onto the thing. And then I'm very happy with it because I think it's good. I think it's very good. And then I have these two that still need some work. I guess I need to do some breathing exercises because I'm panting. I haven't even started and I'm panting. It's just stressful. It's stressful to have deadlines. But it's also good, kind of, because now I'm finishing things. I just recently heard in a video by Strutless, is his name, I think, that your body of work is only as good as your finished projects. He was saying that he was like, "Whoa, I've worked on so many creative projects. I will have a very, very impressive portfolio." But then he found out that he finished only like 2 of the 20 projects that he was working on. I feel like a lot of us creatives have that kind of problem. At least I do, because I made like a million paintings, but a lot of them are not finished. I will be offering a weekend course in portrait painting in October. So if you're interested in that, I will leave the link to more information in the description below. It is in Dutch for now, but if you don't speak Dutch and you're still interested, then just send a message and I could probably do it in English as well. Yeah. Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna work on this one. And I'm gonna focus mainly on the background first. And then I'll see if I'll do something still with these. With the sleeves and stuff. Maybe his face. I think his face is quite good, but yeah, I'm gonna do this first and then I'll see what I think. Okay, I want to do some of the letters on the mirror. And I'm very nervous. Okay, let's go. I like that it ends out of frame. Like it makes the whole picture, it's more attention on him, I think. I feel like the crumpled up SpongeBob with the paper in his hand. Oh my god, it's actually finished. I slept for about 2 hours, but it's finished. Yeah, it is. It's Monday morning now, and we're going to deliver all of these paintings. Okay, that turned out to be a very long video. I hope you enjoyed it. I loved making it. If you did like it, then give me a like, subscribe, stick around, put notifications on if you don't want to miss any future videos. I post videos twice a week. In the weekend I do a paint with me kind of make something video, and then on Wednesdays I do a video kind of like this one, or art vlogs, stuff like that. So if you like any of that, then stick around. And for now, thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you next time. Bye!